Frequency. How you doing, Kat? Welcome to the Frequency, everybody. The Chosen One Frequency is live. The signal is being broadcast. And only the chosen ones are going to receive the frequency. Only the chosen ones are going to stop in. Only the chosen ones are going to even care. Because only the chosen ones are on this vibration. I am your host, Webmaster Eric. And I invented the Chosen One Condition Report. So if you want your Chosen One Condition Report, all you have to do is put your birthday in the chat. And that gets the show started. If you are ready to get your Chosen One Condition Report, all you have to do is put your birthday in the chat, and I will read your Chosen One Condition Report right here on the stream. If you are ready for that, let's go. I'm ready when you guys are. Leo 95, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. If you want your Chosen One Condition Report, all you have to do is put your birthday in the chat. That's it. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I see we got a couple people that requested up. Who is that? Hey, Jasper. Welcome. Hey Jasper, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that. If you're ready for your Chosen One Condition Report, all you have to do is put your birthday in the chat. That's it. Kyle Wise, how you doing, Kyle? Put your birthday in the chat, and we can Get your chosen one condition report started. Your chosen one condition report, put your birthday in the chat. Hey Jasper. Hey Mia, how are you? Your chosen one condition report, just put your birthday in the chat. How you doing, Shamika Smith? I need the year too. I need the year, and I got you. Shamika, I need the year. If y'all have TikTok, y'all should go to my TikTok. It's webmaster_Eric. I can actually DM you your chosen one condition report after I send it to you. I mean, after I read it. I'm just on YouTube streaming. I'm just like farming, honestly. So I'm streaming from like 5 different platforms. Oh, Lil Dazzy, or is it Little Daisy? Okay, you gave me the year. Okay, I got you. Give me like 30 seconds. I got you. I got you. 2012. Oh, Daisy. Okay. Okay, here. I got you. So for you, Little Daisy, For you, little Daisy, we have this is cool. Okay. Little Daisy. Okay. Do me a favor, little Daisy. Oh no. Daisy. Talking about some no, the other one. Is it Little Daisy? Little Daisy. Do me a favor. Put hearts in the chat. Do me a favor. Put hearts in the chat. Put hearts in the chat for me. Do me a favor and put hearts in the chat. Okay, here's your report right here. You are a Taurus with a life path number 7. You are earth element. This report highlights where discipline improves flow. When earth energy is directed through a life path number 7, results stabilize. No, these are the hearts right here. The hearts that make the screen go crazy. This moment favors grounded engagement through decision clarity and noise reduction. Let what's unnecessary remain unresolved. Okay, Lil Daisy? Thank you. Yeah, those hearts. Yes, those hearts. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let routine carry the weight today. One clean plan reduces mental noise. Protect focus from fragmentation, okay? Lil Dazzy, this is for you, okay? So Lil Dazzy, your shadow test is you have the boundary tester, where this pattern pushes limits to see what holds and what doesn't. And your shadow test is called the guilt lever, where guilt tests boundaries. Your emotion is called grounded focus. Respect the first boundary signal, but reinforce limits without escalation. Okay? And crystals that you can use when you meditate to support grounding, stability, and containment during heavy periods would be jasper, malachite, and serpentine. Scents that'll keep you rooted so you can move slowly and correctly are frankincense. It smells really, really good. That can be a candle or an essential oil you can rub on your skin, okay? How you doing, Jasper Moon? How you doing, JoJo? Okay, so myrrh smells really good, and cypress. So for you, Lil Dazzy, myrrh, frankincense, and cypress is how you stay grounded. Those aromas are therapeutic for you, all right? And you can take a short walk and notice 5 physical details as one of your micro actions this afternoon, and then you can choose one boundary and enforce it calmly just one time. And that's your chosen one condition report, okay, Lil Dazzy? How you doing, Jasper Moon? Chilling. I just went. I probably sent you some invites. I saw you kept joining, and I thought you requested up. I was like, oh, I got you. But I'm streaming on 5 different platforms, so I don't always look at the TikTok one because it's slower for the engagement. You hit a melodies and stuff. Yeah. On my Service Plus, I don't know if you saw that, my service bio, it tell you everything about what I do, because people ask me 1 billion times per day, and I'm always explaining the same thing 100 million times. So I post the link every couple of minutes. But long story short, I give out what's called the Chosen One Condition Report. Basically, it's a printout for you on your inner work journey. It knows you just like the universe knows you, just like Source knows you. And it gives you a snapshot that lasts for about 8 hours of things that you can do to balance out your shadow and raise your vibration and keep it vibrating highly. So that's basically what I do on my streams all day long. Yeah, for sure. Everything I do is positive. Like I don't do tarot, like none of that. Like I'm a software developer, so to me everything is scientific, everything is mathematic, everything is natural law, universal law. So I don't actually like I'm not like a reader of any kind. I don't do none of that. This is my face right here. I don't be hiding. I just don't show my face that much.
What makes you say that's it?
I don't like to be labeled for anything that I don't do because I don't have no cards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I have tarot reader friends that's in the community. I have channelers that communicate with the other side, mediums, all type of powerful people. But I'm not none of them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't claim nothing that I don't do. That's basically why I be saying that. Some people come on my lives and they think I'm a psychic. No, I'm not. I'm a regular person in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm a normal human being. I got gifts with software. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not like some people think I'm guessing when I read their reports because they require the birthday, but I'm not guessing. It's technically it's mathematics. It's the stars, the sun, and the moon. It's where the planets are aligned. That's how I get the information. You know. So there's that. There's that. So keep in mind, I'm just chilling. Oh, Ma Shalom, how you doing, Ma? On all platforms. Oh my God, YouTube, I got the most engagement, and Facebook for some reason. Everybody on YouTube, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for being here. Everybody on YouTube, I really do appreciate y'all for being here. Everybody on YouTube, hit me up in the comments. I can see the comments. I can see the comments. I'm definitely checking out the comments. So it says there's a couple people in here. I'm looking at it. Let's see. Shamika, where did you go? Oh, there you go, Shamika. You right there. I need the year. Shamika, I need the year so I can do yours. To scroll up to see but I need the year. Let me see if I can pin it. Okay, I pinned it at the top of my chat. So should it say you type it, I think. Yeah, Shamika, let me know the year so I can do yours. I'm also live on like TikTok, Twitch, Kick, Trovo. I'm live on a lot of different platforms. 1980, you an 80s baby? Okay. Let's go. If you were to follow me on TikTok, I'll be able to DM your actual report. I like to tell people I will give you your actual report because I don't want you to have to write nothing down or remember anything. But I can only do that on TikTok. On the other platforms, I can't DM y'all. So I can't send y'all the report. It's like an image. It's a picture. Like I designed it and everything. So it was mainly for my TikTok audience. But like I'm trying to get my YouTube popping. I'm trying to get my other streaming platforms popping too. So I'm streaming on all of the platforms, even though y'all can't actually see what I'm doing. On TikTok, you will be able to see it though, and have your report. So same name, Webmaster_Eric. But I'm about to generate your report right now, so give me like 30 seconds, okay, Shamika? Let me make sure I spell your name right. Okay. So we got 1980, and we got 422. Oh, your birthday coming up. Whoa. Okay, boom. Here we go, Shamika. Yours is ready right now, Shamika. So here you go, Shamika. This for you. So you're a Taurus, of course, with the life path number 8. I don't know if you know that, but that is very, 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 very important, okay? It's okay. A lot of people on YouTube don't got TikTok. A lot of people on the other platforms don't even use TikTok. That's why I'm streaming on all these different platforms at once. So it's all good. But I just want you to know you have a real report that I'm reading. It's almost like a digital receipt, okay? It kind of looked like the screen a little bit, but it's a little bit different because I can't show y'all on the screen for whatever reason, but I can definitely DM it to you or email it to you or however you want to get it. Okay, so here's your report. This report for Shamika supports clean awareness of how you're showing up right now. Your blend of earth energy and a life path 8 orientation favors intentional movement over reactive output. Right now, accuracy is prioritized through boundary integrity and embodied pacing. There is no need to accelerate. Clean execution multiplies effects. Consistency restores confidence quietly. Calm firmness protects your position. Choose precision over persistence. Okay, Shamika? And you have what's called a shadow and a shadow test as well. Your shadow, which I express here as like your lower vibration or negative energy or self-defeating behavior. Okay? Stuff that you're doing to maybe hurt yourself that you might not recognize. And one is called the energy leaker. Okay? And what the energy leaker is it's a pattern that loses energy through constant micro accommodations. So you probably be sacrificing, like you would do something for somebody else when you probably had something to do yourself. You know what I'm saying? And your shadow test is called the correction test, Shamika, where feedback tests your humility. So when people give you feedback, you probably don't take it too well, perhaps, you know. All my aunties and uncles are Taurus, and I can't tell them nothing. I mean, I'm younger than them, so what can I really tell them, right? They grown, right? But your emotion here is called irritation for some reason. I don't know what got you irritated, Shamika, but reduce one accommodation today and reclaim your energy on purpose. Like, real, be intentional about it. Like, instead of saying yes to somebody when it probably could help them and keep the relationship strong, be like, no, and choose yourself, because you valuable too and you're worthy too. In your support kit, Shamika, I don't know if you into crystals or if you like crystals, but if you were to get a wearable crystal like a bracelet, a necklace, a pocket stone, you can order them on Amazon for $6-7, right? But the crystal jade, petrified wood, and or bronzite, it could be any of these three or all of them. But as long as you have one in your hand while you meditate, or you wear it on your wrist as a bracelet, right? Every day you get the benefit and the effects of grounding, stability, and containment during heavy periods. So in arguments, stress at work, stressful at the house with the kids, with the husband, the boyfriend, the man, a relationship, whatever you got going on in your life, family, friends, when stuff gets stressful, if you're wearing jade or bronzite or petrified wood, it's actually going to help keep you grounded, stable, and contained so you don't fly off the handle. It keep your vibration high without letting you dive into your lower self and flying off the handle, if you know what I'm saying. And your scents and aromas, these are the things that's truly going to help you the most, other than the crystals. And it's going to balance out that shadow and your shadow test. Is going to be Palo Santo, oak moss, and balsam. Now this could be a candle, it could be an incense, or essential oil. I'm going to say, because you black, I'm going to say get the essential oil personally, because it stays on your skin and you're going to smell it. You're going to smell it after that bath or that shower, and it's going to keep you rooted so you can move slowly and correctly. So imagine every time you smell Palo Santo, it's gonna balance out that shadow of that pattern where you're losing your energy through constant micro accommodations, basically doing shit for people, but when you probably should be focusing on you. It's gonna help you. Every time you smell it, your brain gonna be like, wait a second, I gotta focus on Shamika right now. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. And then your micro action, Shamika, is to slow breathing. Inhale 4 times, exhale 4 times, but do it real slow for 90 seconds. Literally slow your breathing down as slow as you can possibly get it. Okay? And then write a note to yourself in your phone, or write it down with pen and paper. Write a minimum standard for today and then meet it. You know what I'm saying? If your minimum standard is I'm gonna say no to people all day, I answer the phone tomorrow or something, whatever your standard is, meet that standard, because that's you being there for yourself and not micro accommodating nobody else. It's your turn, Shamika. And this will turn your overwhelm into a sequence you can actually execute. And for you, Shamika, that's your chosen one condition report. And I invented that, so I'm not a genius, I'm not a psychic, right? I'm none of those things. I'm a man that's really good with software and technology and stuff. And I built this to help people on their inner work journey. And a lot of people don't really know that much about themselves. Like, you can name your qualities and your traits, but most people haven't been to therapy. Most people haven't read books or studied nothing about their true psychological state, their true emotional state. And that's not unique to you. I'm talking about most of humanity, right? Everybody worried about what everybody else saying and doing, and not focused on themselves enough. And I'm out here trying to help people on the inner work journey at least get it started. Like, if people meet me, learn what they learned from me, now they can carry that forward and be a better person, to not just themselves first, which is all I care about. I care about you being the best you for you. Now, if you can take that and be great to somebody else, that's amazing, but this is actually for you. It's not for nobody else. Everything in your report is 100% you focused. So that's your chosen one condition report, Shamika. How did you like it? How you doing, Alicia? Hello, Sherry. Jasper, welcome back. I appreciate you. Pearl, how you doing? Krista, hello. I'm just giving y'all acknowledgments. I see y'all in here, but when I'm reading the reports, I'm not looking at the chat. And for the most part, I don't look at the chat unless y'all talking directly to me. So if y'all talking to each other and stuff, I'm not even reading that. But Shamika, how did you like your report? Let me see if I can reply to you. I don't know if I can, but let me see. That's funny. Welcome. How you doing, Alicia? Alicia Guadalupe, how you doing? Oh, you said it was on point? Oh, let's go. Okay. So look, Shamika, everybody that I've ever done a report for says the exact same thing. They say not only is it on point, but like they sometimes get a little weirded out and start calling me stuff that I'm not, like a psychic, a mystic, a oracle, and all of that stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm just a person that's smart. Like I'm a little nerd a little bit on the computers. So like if you go to my channel, all of my content for the most part is about this, right? I'm on streams, I post the replay. So if you see a video that's an hour, 2 hours long, the whole time we having conversations and dialogue like this. In the meantime, in between time, I'm giving out chosen one condition reports because I invented it. I'm talking about how to make it better, how I can better serve people, how the report itself can better help people overcome their lower self and stay high vibrational. So technically you're talking to an inventor right now. So welcome. Happy to meet you. But I appreciate that. So when you say it's on point, that's just, it's super valid. It's only, I built it like on Christmas Eve going into Christmas Day. That's when it was like first started, but it's not publicly available because I don't want to give it away and people steal it. I don't want to put it on the app and people copy it. Like right now, can't nobody steal it. They can't copy it because they're not me, right? It's my intellectual property. I coded it myself. I built it myself. I ain't take it from nobody. It's based on what I needed when I was going through my own spiritual awakening, my own spiritual journey. And I used my own notes. I used all of the things that helped me along my path to ascension as the example. So I was the first test. And when it worked for me and I started getting to know myself more and more and more, I was like, wait a second, this has helped me tremendously. It's almost therapy for myself, right? Now I'm able to give that to the people. Now I'm able to give it like on live stream. It's a hobby right now, but I mean, I invented it and everybody telling me I need to be getting paid and this, that, and the third. So I'm working on all of that stuff. But I wanted to make sure that I created something that I can be proud of and that genuinely does help people, right? So if you got value from it, just do me a favor, subscribe to my channel, right? Watch a couple videos. Definitely come back. I'm so happy you ran across my live too, because every report is I don't know what it's gonna say. I have no clue what anybody, I don't know who, to me everybody is stranger, just like I'm a stranger. So we're learning at the exact same time. And I read reports on myself from time to time too. I'm pretty good, Guadalupe, Alicia. But I'm happy too. I want the whole world to know about this, but I'm still young at streaming. I'm still new at streaming, like on all of these platforms except TikTok. On TikTok, I'm in the top 2% of all live streamers. So I'm cool on TikTok, but I don't got no followers, I don't think, on Twitch, Kick, Trovo. I don't got no followers on a lot of those platforms. And on YouTube, I got probably 1,100 subs, so I'm able to go live and stuff, but I'm really just now starting to post on YouTube, so I got a small channel. It ain't even monetized yet. So I'm posting to work on that, but I'm doing my life's work and I'm giving it away. Technically, I'm doing it for free. I'm doing it for the love of it. I want better humans to me make better friends, family members, husbands, wives, whatever's, right? Kids, co-workers, right? So the better you are to yourself, the better you are to everybody else. So that's why I do this. I'm proud of it. You know, I'm a little proud of me. I pat myself on the back from time to time, but not when I'm busy helping people. It's more about you than it is about me. It's more about the person listening and learning about themselves. And to everyone that's listening, if you're shy to share your birthday with me, you sharing your birthday with me to learn about yourself, because your birthday triggers the algorithm, right? The stars of the sun and the moon align at the exact time that your report is generated. That's why the report is so accurate. It does know you, because it's not me. I'm not guessing, right? It's the technology behind what I built, what I invented. So I'm super happy. And also I call it the chosen one frequency for a reason. It's a signal, right? So if you hear the peaceful vibe, if you hear the peaceful melody, even if you hear my voice, I'm always calm. I'm fresh out of meditation before I go live. I've given myself a spiritual bath or something, right? Smelling good, feeling good. And then I'm able to raise my vibration to such a frequency that I broadcast my signal so that other people who need the work, who have been working on themselves and see themselves in ways that maybe they never seen themselves before in their spiritual awakening, when they stumble across me, they're like, wait a second, something making you stay, something made you click here, something made you say, wait a second, what's going on here, right? And whatever that something is, that's the frequency, that's the signal. There are no coincidences in the universe. Everything happens on purpose, divine timing, right? That's why I go live, and I never know who I'm gonna meet. I never know who I'm gonna help. I never know anything. All I know is it's in me to do it, and I follow divine instructions and do it. So I appreciate you for taking a leap of faith and believing in me enough to share your birthday. Sometimes people are a little hesitant, and I would be too, but I mean, I don't know, I'm a Leo, I'm super confident. I ain't scared of nothing. If I tell you my birthday, you can't do nothing with it. You can wish me a happy birthday. What you gonna do with my birthday? Nothing. You know? So to me, it's harmless, right? She said, you can feel the peace in your energy. Oh yeah, at all times. It didn't always used to be this way before my ascension, but during my ascension, everything that I did healed me holistically, and I got my inner child back. I received the gift of my inner joy. My inner child is healed, so I'm always at peace. Like literally, somebody cannot infringe upon my mood enough to make me angry. I don't give that kind of power up over myself. You can make me happy. You can make me feel good. You can make me feel love, special, unique, high vibrational stuff. But you cannot make me enter my lower vibration. There's nothing you can do about it. I refuse, and I'm way too at peace. Not just emotionally, as far as like discipline, but like I know better, and I can feel myself going into a lower vibration. I can feel myself going into a lower energy. And as soon as I feel it, I already I got an amethyst bracelet on my wrist. If somebody giving me negative energy, my crystal is absorbing the negative energy. So my body not receiving that frequency. I'm not receiving negativity, even if you being mean to me. Even though you would have no reason to be being mean to me, because I wouldn't give you a reason to do so. But my point is, I got the essential oils on my skin, probably some rosemary or something like that. And that's one of the fragrances that helps me. So I'm smelling that fresh, lovely fragrance all day, right? Just flowing out of me. I got my crystals on. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing anyone could do to infringe upon my high vibration. And that's my whole point of inventing this, so that people can feel the way that I feel, right? And it feels good when people can't trigger you. It feels good when people can't trick you out of your position. That feels amazing to me. So if you can hear the peace in my energy, I appreciate that. I've been doing the work. I've been doing the work. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. How you doing, Jazzy? Sherry Emerson, how you doing? Miguel, what's up? So look, Shamika, most people tell me, they always talk about my voice. I can't really hear myself, but my whole life people like, you should be on a podcast or something, you should be on the radio or something. I'm like, nah, I never felt that way. I'm actually more quiet and more shy than y'all might experience, because I'm the one live streaming and y'all the ones like hearing me. But if it was up to me, I'd be on the computer creating stuff and not even talking right now. But I didn't create this gift to not give it to the world. I didn't create it to not share it. So I'm in the energy of giving, and this is my gift. This is my gift to you. This is my gift to everybody listening. I think we on five different platforms at once right now, so it's hard to monitor all the traffic in the chat, the people joining, the people leaving, scrolling through the different streams and stuff like that, before they land on some content that resonates for them. But for everybody that's still with me, I really do appreciate y'all. I'm super grateful. I'm super humbled to be able to even come to y'all in this manner. And for everybody that's new, that are just now joining perhaps, you might ask yourself, what is the Chosen One Condition Report? It's something that I invented. You might ask yourself, what does it do? What does it show? It's a real physical item, okay? It's a physical item. Thank you so much. The voice and the music is everything. I appreciate that, Shamika. Thank you. So the report shows the energetic and psychological conditions surrounding someone right now. Okay? Like in the moment that the report is generated, it helps people see what tests they're moving through, and more importantly, how to respond to them. So for everybody that's on Twitch, Kick, Trovo, and YouTube, they're getting a frequency that I created and added my like blend to. I created that myself. I'm not like a music producer or anything like that. I was just in such a vibe when some of these frequencies were created that I wanted to share the feeling because frequency is everything, vibration is everything, right? It's all things, it's energy. I created these frequencies with love specifically, like with care and consideration for the person that would hear it. I wanted to be able to soothe somebody's spirit. Say you coming home from work and it's been a long day. Your car ride home, it's traffic, it's snowing, it's raining, right? Whatever's going on, you hear that frequency and you a little bit calmer. You a little bit, you get to de-stress, you get to decompress a little bit, and you get to relax. Now some of these are 11 hours on my stream, so you can fall asleep to them. On my YouTube channel, you can fall asleep to some of my frequencies. Because I'm actually not talking on some of my frequencies. It's just the frequency. Like, you gonna see my face. I mean, I guess if you want to see my face, but like you just gonna see like the visuals, but it's really about the frequency. It's really about the frequency. What I want people to gather, who are in the chat, like, even if you're silent, even if you didn't get your report, if you're just here for the vibes, I love it when people observe other people's reports, because in a way you're learning by proxy, right? You're learning just by being in the environment and you soaking up the frequency and the vibes, and maybe that's enough of a seed to plant within you for you to start doing your inner work, right? Everybody is not brave enough to come on the panel. Everybody is not brave enough to publicly, because this is a live stream, right? I don't know how many people is in here listening or watching. I know how many, but y'all don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough sometimes. People are like, it's all these people in here. I'm scared. Imagine this. I was scared when I was making it. I was scared during my spiritual ascension, but that didn't stop me. Fear is a lower vibration. If you let fear stop you, you will never do nothing. And I want people to know too, every report is generated and interpreted live. So like, if I'm not live streaming, technically I'm not doing anything with this. Like, I got a day job like everybody else, right? I don't actually stream for a living. I do it in my free time when I get a chance to. It's something I've been working on for a long time, and when I finally got finished with it, I knew that I was gonna help people. I just didn't know that I would help. I didn't know who I would help, right? But so far, I've helped people from all around the world, and I actually can't believe it. Actually, it's actually a pleasant surprise, and I'm grateful to be able to help. I told myself, if I can help one person, just one person with this, then that's a miracle to me. And I've helped way more than one person, is what I'm gonna say. Way more than one person. I don't even want to put the number up. But my algorithm generates somewhere between 500 million and 1 billion possibilities. So no two reports, even if it's for the exact same person, will ever be the same. Ever. It's mathematically impossible, right? So that's how unique we are as human beings. We're so unique that the reports will never say the same thing, because we're all truly unique in that way. Welcome in. More acknowledgements. Let's see. I'm posting a Service Plus link for everybody on TikTok. My TikTok is monetized. My YouTube and stuff is not. I'm working on that. But everybody on TikTok, you guys can support me directly as a live host and as a live creator by exploring my products and my service bio. On YouTube, I think the link is in the description of the video. I know there's some way to donate, but I actually don't know how to do it. I don't look at my own streams. So they said it was monetized or something, but I actually have no proof of that. Ethan, how you doing, Ethan? Ethan Dillon, how you doing? That's my mod right there, right? Ethan, you're a mod, right? Yeah, Avalon, yes, yep. Are you a mod? Did I make you a mod, Avalon? I'm not sure if I made you a mod or not. Moises Pluto, how you doing, Moises? Good afternoon, good afternoon. So sometimes, y'all, the right message finds the right person at the right time. That's the reason why I live stream. I live stream because I'm always hoping that the person who needs to hear this hears it. The person that needs to find this finds it. The people who find this stream is usually not an accident. Timing is part of the report. It's all about time. The time the report was generated is math. The day it is today is math. Your birthday is math. Right? Numerology is math. Your life path, that's math. So most of what I've built for my algorithm was mathematical, which is the universal language. It understands all things and all people. If you don't know that, type in, is math the universal language on any platform? Ask ChatGPT. Yes, math is like the universal language, probably of the universe, right? Remember, these conditions don't control you. Your lower self does not control you. You are in control at all times, but sometimes you lose or relinquish control to your lower self when your emotions go into a lower vibration. If y'all want me to name a couple of the lower vibrations for y'all, I got you. Jealousy. It's one of the lowest vibrations you can have inside your spirit, inside your body. So if you've ever been jealous of another person, purge yourself of that. Be happy for people. There's nothing that I want that I can't get, and there's nothing nobody got that'll make me jealous. Literally nothing. You can have better everything than me, so what? Good for you. You know what I mean? Envy is a very low vibration. Very low. It's among the lowest vibrations you can possibly have in the map of consciousness. Shame. If you ever feel embarrassed or ashamed, that is one of the lowest vibrations you can have. So if you shame somebody for something, that person is ugly, you might say. That person doesn't look so good. That person fat, this or that. That is shame. That is disrespect. That is a very low vibration. Stop doing that to yourself and to other people. Guilt. Making somebody feel guilty because you're trying to manipulate and have your way. That's a very, very low vibration. It's one of the lowest vibrations out of all of the vibrations. Apathy. For everybody listening to me, apathy is a very, very low vibration. It's characterized by stuff like poverty, despair, and hopelessness. Okay? If your future and the world and your outlook looks bleak to you, you're actually in a low vibration. How you doing, Blueberry? That's one of my mods right there. Chase Adams, how you doing? Grief. Even though it's okay to mourn and feel sad, grief is a very low vibration. It's a very low vibration. It's okay to feel sad because we lose people, right? Stuff happens. And you're supposed to kind of experience it for a period of time, but imagine just walking around sad every day, right? You can't do that. You're going to spiral into a lower vibration of depression. You see what I'm saying? You can't be in a chronic state of mourning and remorse, bereavement. All of these things, like people that gamble, people that always are at a loss, you're always a victim. Even being a victim is a low vibration. It's a low vibration. Fear is a low vibration. Desire, believe it or not, desire is a lower vibration. Most of the time, desire motivates us, right? It motivates us. If you have the desire to make friends, that could be a motivating factor for you to get dressed and go to the bar or go to a party or go bowling and hang out with friends. But a constant state of desire is harmful to yourself. If you just walk around doing what you desired every day, believe it or not, the human condition is a lower vibration. So you're already operating in a low vibration. You just want to do what you desire all day with no discipline. That's a insane. That's insane. Desire also segues, if you're not careful, into addiction. So imagine desire. Now you addicted to stuff. You obsessed with stuff. Those are low vibrations. Okay, low vibrations. Anger is a very low vibration. Pride, very low vibration. Very low vibration. And all of these vibrations that I'm telling y'all are low have other effects that are collateral damage vibrations that hurt you even more. And every human on the face of the earth experiences all of these for a period of time. I'm not above it. You're not above it. Everyone experiences it. Everyone should not be dwelling in it though. Imagine being angry for 5 minutes, but imagine being angry for a whole 24 hours or a week. What's wrong with you? Why would you do that to your body? Why would you do that to your solar system? Why would you do that to your spirit, your mind, your heart? Anger is a very low vibration. You know? So we have that. I have another one here, like on the pride one. Pride is a double-edged sword, because you should be proud of yourself, and there's a joy that comes with pride sometimes. But everybody has heard of foolish pride, right? If you never heard of foolish pride, I don't even want to get into it. But imagine being so prideful that you can't learn something from somebody else. Oh my gosh. Shamika said grief definitely had me being a troll on the internet. And you know, so look, Shamika, while we can laugh at it right now, you already know that wasn't a good thing. Without me even having to say nothing, you can acknowledge, you knew what you were doing when you were doing it. But you did it anyway. That ain't stop you from doing it. And keep in mind, it's okay to feel grief for a time. But think about it this way, right? And this is a little bit about me, right? I have so much emotional control that I won't let somebody infringe upon my mood. What does that mean, right? Say in a debate of anything on the internet, what's a good one? People believe in marriage or don't believe in marriage. I don't even watch relationship content. I don't need relationship advice from nobody, because I've never been in a bad relationship in my life, ever. And I won't ever be in one, because that's how much emotional control I have. I'm gonna be in good relationships. That's my choice, right? But imagine if we're having a debate and you're like, men should get married for this reason or that reason, and I'm over here disagreeing with you, like, nah, I don't believe in none of those reasons. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna fuss with you. I'm not gonna fight with you, and I'm not gonna get an attitude. I'm not gonna get emotional. I'm not gonna get angry, irritated, frustrated, annoyed. None of those low vibrations. I'm just gonna hear you out, understand your perspective, and agree to disagree with you, and I'm literally gonna move on. Some people allow their grief, like I lost my dad a couple years ago. Everyone that has a dad does not make me feel sad. When I see fathers out here with their sons and their daughters, it makes me happy, actually, because I had a good relationship with my father. So I decided to take all the positives and not project none of my negative emotions onto nobody else. That dad being a good dad to his kids don't got nothing to do with my dad and how our relationship was. But I had such a good relationship with my father that when I see other dads, even though I lost mine, I can be happy for them because I know how good that feels. You see what I'm saying? And keep in mind, I just strung together a couple of low vibrations in a row. Instead of seeing that dad being a good father to his kids, and it's a dad taking his adult son out, right? They all out to eat, they all out playing basketball together, playing golf. Instead of me being jealous, that's a low emotion. Instead of me being envious, that's a low emotion. Sad, grief, starting missing my father in that moment. Nah, if I'm gonna miss my father, I'm gonna go to the lake, I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna pray, I'm gonna look at his pictures, and I'm gonna think about all of them good thoughts and them good memories. I got more than enough. He served his time here. But I'm not gonna go ahead and be mean to other people. You got your dad in your life. You don't even like I ain't gonna go that direction, because that's not my business and it's not my place. I'd rather celebrate the goodness of a thing than to bring the vibration down. I'm not gonna be the person to bring the vibration down or allow my vibration to be brought lower. That's the real big boundary I have with myself. Even my friends get mad at me for being myself, because they can't infringe upon my mood either, and we friends. Blueberry like play Xbox, please. US man, welcome in. Probably one of my next streams, Blueberry. I got you. Let me see. A lower mind. I got some more. I have some more lower vibrations. Lower vibrations. Competition. I don't know if anybody listening knew that competition is a low vibration. Everybody's like, oh, I'm competitive. I love to compete. You know what I hear when I hear those words? You love to operate in your lower vibration. Because competition is simply a winner and a loser. So imagine you're in competition. Lucky guess, you don't want to lose, you want to win. But because you want to win, that means you're going to make somebody lose. That's why it's a low vibration. Loss hurts. Loss makes people feel like a failure. Loss makes people spiral into a low vibration. And competition itself is already a low vibration. I don't watch sports personally because it's competition. I don't want to see nobody competing, and I'm not getting paid to watch them, so I really don't care. But competition is a low vibration, and at least American society, we celebrate competition. Everybody wants to win. Nobody think about the other side of the same coin of competition. There's a win, there's a loser, or there's a tie. Nobody want to tie, but there's a winner and a loser usually. Another low vibration. Being naive. It's one of the lowest vibrations you can do, and everybody knows as a kid or as a child, before you know anything, you know nothing. Oh, let me see. Shamika said, I like to hit below the... Oh my goodness. I like to hit below the stretch marks. I'm working on it. Oh my goodness. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being who you are, but being aware of who you are is how you elevate from it. And keep in mind, I know my lower self really, really well. There are times where I sign up for the low vibes. And if you know what that means, okay. If you don't know what that means, I'll give you a couple examples. My friends hit me up to go to bars all the time. My personal boundary with myself that nobody knows is I don't go to bars. If you invite me to a bar, you're inviting me to the low vibrations. That means you don't got love for me to me. You see how I just interpreted that, Shamika? If you invite me out to have drinks, you're inviting me into my lower self. It ain't no drinks in my home. I don't drink. That don't mean I don't never drink. But if I don't got drinks and low vibrations in my own home, why would I do that outside my own home where I'm more unsafe? Where there's more variables that can cause harm to me? Why would I do that to myself with you, for you, or around a friend or family member? I'm not doing it. Now, if we out having a nice little day or something, a little wine or something, a little nice little drink under that little vibration, celebratory, yes. I'm not drinking with you every day, every night, every weekend, every time I see you. It's impossible. I'll never do that to myself. I don't operate in the low vibes. And that's just an example. That's how deep I am into people not being able to affect my mood. If you invite me to the low vibes, you're already low vibrational. I'm already over here counting all of the low vibes you're trying to invite me to. The words you decide to use when you say them. Right? And I'm not naive. So me being naive is, oh yeah, we'll go to the bar. I'm hanging out with friends. It's way more than hanging out with friends. What you got me at the bar drinking for? You know I don't drink. What's to you? That's my question immediately. I don't need to go to the bar to have a good time. I don't need no drinks to have a good time. And also, I run 10 miles 2 to 3 times a week. Drinking and smoking and carrying on ain't gonna help me run 10 miles. It's gonna hurt me. So I'm not gonna do nothing that's gonna hurt me. Another low vibe, sympathize. So a lot of ladies online, this is for the ladies right here. Sympathize is a very low vibration. Sympathy. So all these people crying on the internet because something happened to them with the victim mentality. Sympathy is a low vibration. And you enter a low vibration when you sympathize with someone. Because now y'all both vibrating low. Or the whole collective is vibrating low. Why? Why is sympathy a low vibration? Nothing happened to you. Why are you sympathizing? Empathy is fine. There's nothing wrong with empathy. Empathy is a high vibration. Sympathy is a low vibration. I wonder why. Because now everybody is having a pity party in grief, in sadness, and mourning. Those are all low vibrations, and you're doing it to yourselves. No one is making you do it. You're literally doing it to yourself because you don't know. People don't know no better, and they think that's a good excuse. They think not knowing any better is a good excuse to sympathize with somebody. Oh, that's my friend. Oh, that's my sister. Oh, that's my coworker. They experienced this bad thing that happened. What do you do? Bad things happen to everybody. And I'm not saying sympathy is bad overall, but sustained sympathy, I might feel sorry for you in this moment. 30 seconds later, sympathy is gone. You will be alright. Life goes on. Not even tough love. It's just the principle. I'm not gonna cry with you. Can't do it. I got better use for my tears. Another low vibe is to condemn someone. While I'm talking about the low vibes, I won't make someone feel bad for being in the low vibe. It's okay. We all vibe low sometimes. I vibe low sometimes. No one is above it. It's just when you sustain it. So you're going to be mean to people all week. You're going to be in a low vibe all week. You're going to manipulate. You're going to provoke people all week. You're going to sympathize all week. Like, people don't even know why the world is telling us through frequency. Everyone is desensitized because of social media, right? We are all desensitized because of social media. Why are we all desensitized? Because we're feeding our own lower consciousness. And we're doing it on purpose, on accident. Why did you click on a fighting video? Why did you laugh at a video where someone got hurt? Why are you laughing at the plight of somebody that's having a misfortune or some unfortunate events happening in their lives? What's funny about that? Why are you even watching it in the first place? Why you didn't scroll past it? What about you made you stop in and watch something negative in the first place? Why are you watching women fighting on TV shows? Why are you listening to men hating women or women hating men on the internet? What's wrong with you? What about you? What inner child of you is scarred that you like that? Those are the questions that you got to ask yourself. And that's why I created the Chosen One Condition Report. Because people are vibrating so low, they don't even understand themselves anymore. You're desensitized. You're numb. You don't even understand why you're doing it. And most people, it all goes back to those childhood wounds. Or you had a bad relationship if you're one of those people that consume relationship content, listening to strangers talk to you about relationships that you're not in. It's absurd to me, but that's just an opinion. So a lot of people, I found out, love to do this one low vibration. They are very critical of other people. Criticism is a low vibration. It's okay to have an opinion. Your opinion is valid to you, no one else. Unless someone agrees, your opinion is only valid to you. So imagine you're criticizing the government, let's say Who we got? Who's the most criticized person right now? The president, Trump. People love to criticize. He's still the president, regardless of your criticism. He's still the president. Even if you don't like him, he's still the president. And if you like him, whoop-de-doo. He's still the president. Criticizing him isn't going to get you anywhere, but you're just whining and complaining. That's a low vibe. You're emotional. You're in a lower vibration with your criticism, because I'm guessing you're not going to say nothing good about them. If you're criticizing someone, it has a negative connotation. A negative connotation is your lower vibration. So you're just being negative. Why? Why open your mouth to criticize when you can open that same mouth to inspire and empower? Same mouth, different direction. We walk ourselves into low vibrations all day long, every day long. I want you guys to look at your search history. I want you to look at your TikTok history, your YouTube search history, and look at the titles of the videos that you clicked on. And all y'all read the comments anyway. Go read the comments. And the comments are just giving you one thing, which is also a low vibration. Confirmation bias. You're looking for and finding your own confirmation biases and feeding into your own lower self. Your mind is literally playing tricks on you because you don't have control over your mind. Your mind controls you. Your impulses control you. That's a lower vibe too, impulses. I can do this all day. All day. How can I do this all day? I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about me. This is a little bit of a backstory about how I became Webmaster Aaron. Before we had the internet, my mom would, she had like the Encyclopedia Britannica. She had all of them. And instead of me going outside and playing with my brothers and sisters and hanging out, I would just stay in the house and read all day. I read the almanacs. I read the Webster's Dictionary, the real big one, front and back, at least 7 times in my life. I've read the Bible at least 19 times in my life. I've read the Quran a whole bunch of times in my life. I forget how many specifically. But I've read all of the encyclopedias, all of the almanacs, newspapers for decades, right? So I've read so many books, actual books. That's how I know myself so well. That's how I know other people so well, because I've read about it. And reading is feeding. I fed myself good information for so long in my life that I don't have to watch the news to know if what they're saying is truth or hyperbole or an exaggeration or just an opinion. I don't have to listen to someone tell me anything. I know the answer already. It's not that I'm smarter than anybody or everybody. I'm just saying that I look into myself for information, not other people. I don't feed my own confirmation bias. I like Nikes, right? I'm not gonna ask someone else, oh, do you like Nikes too? You got Nikes on your feet, you bought them, you clearly like them. I'm not gonna feed my own confirmation bias. I'm not gonna seek my own confirmation bias. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm not gonna look up anything negative that's gonna help me feel negative. Why would I hurt myself like that? Your eyes and your mind are impressionable at all ages. This is not exclusive to children. As an adult, your mind is still impressionable. So ladies, for example, if you guys feed yourselves a whole bunch of anti-man content, do you know what you're gonna start to do subconsciously? You're gonna subconsciously start to dislike men. And the worst part, you're gonna dislike men who never did anything bad or wrong to you ever in their lives. How is that gonna affect you? You're gonna be mean to them? You're gonna be like a repellent to them? You're gonna be words that I'm not gonna use to those men? And guess what? They ain't do nothing to you. When your pain is probably with a man, and you're not gonna have that conversation with the man that brought you pain, right? Because this is the blocking age. We like to dismiss stuff instead of feel it and go through things. And ladies, that's just an example. I can give the men the exact same example. All of the men that watch red pill content, that's like women hating content. So what you're gonna do is subconsciously dislike all women. What's wrong with you? All women did not hurt you. They didn't harm you. You probably had a bad relationship or bad experience. Whoop-de-doo. You live and you learn. But why would you feed that to yourself every single day? I'm gonna do y'all a better one. Eat McDonald's every day and tell me what it does to you. Poison. Drink liquor every day and tell me what it does to you. Smoke cigarettes every day and tell me what it does to you. The same thing you do to yourself with the low vibes. You hurting yourself. Self-harm is what you're doing to you. When you feed your own confirmation bias, you have to seek higher vibrations and then find it. Some people gonna say it's boring, but I've never been bored a day in my life. I use myself as an example and said I've never had a bad relationship in my life, so I don't consume relationship content. I don't care if they're married, pastors, I don't care who's saying the relationship content, I skip right over it and find something funny. Because laughter is good for the soul. Why don't I feed the relationship narrative? Because there's nothing that they can tell me that would be true. They was never in any of my relationships. And if they say something that might be true, that's my confirmation bias, because I experienced it before. I resonate with it. I'm not feeding my confirmation bias. That's another example. I could do this all day. What I want y'all to do is stop hurting yourself. That's why I made the Chosen One Condition Report. Get to know yourself and what you're doing to hurt yourself, and then figure out the ways to stop doing self-harm. You're harming yourself when you're consuming terrible content on social media. And I think the last study that I saw showed the average person is on social media for 12 or 13 hours out of a 24-hour day. That is disgusting by itself. TV used to be disgusting, but y'all not watching TV no more. Now you're watching your phone screens. And you're hurting yourself on your phone, and no one's making you doing it. You doing it for yourself, by yourself, and no one can stop you except you. I'm gonna encourage y'all to cleanse and detox. I detox with frequencies. So if you're on the Trovo, Kick, Twitch, or YouTube, you can hear one of the frequencies I created. But look up 963 hertz. Save it on your phone, screenshot it. 963 hertz frequency. Look up healing frequency. If something is aching your body, your back hurts, your neck hurts, your feet hurt, your liver hurts, your lungs hurt, you got a headache, listen to frequencies that heal you. There's not going to be any lyrics to these frequencies. It's just going to be sound waves and vibration, and they're going to heal you. Listen to the love frequency. If you're looking for love, you want to find love, you want to attract love, you want to manifest love into your life, and happiness into your life, and joy into your life, listen to joyful frequencies. It's going to make you feel good. The love frequency, it's going to make you love yourself first. Listen to those things. Before you go to bed, listen to frequencies that you want to manifest. If you want to manifest good things into your life, find the frequency for that. And I'm not talking about pop songs, rap songs, R&B songs, country songs, sad ass songs. I ain't talking about gospel songs. I'm talking about frequencies with no lyrics. There is no artist rapping and singing and carrying on. It's just sound wave and vibration. If you want to heal yourself, if you want to purge yourself and detox from all the pain you've inflicted on yourself. Notice how I'm not talking about what the world did to you yet. How the world indoctrinated you, how social media indoctrinated you. I'm talking about what you're doing to yourself on your own phone. Now this frequency found you guys on your phone, so clearly you guys are on a different side of some of the things that I'm speaking on, but none of you are above it, and I am not either. I am not either. Another low vibe. This one is really cool because everyone does this. Accumulation. So a lot of people buy stuff that they don't need and that is not useful right now, today. Forget tomorrow for 1 second. You don't know if that's coming. Just today. You waste money, which is a finite resource, on stuff and things and trinkets that literally don't matter. And when you look around and you have no money, you're going to look around and see all the money you did waste on useless stuff that can't get you food, which you need to sustain yourself. Stuff that's not going to pay a bill, which you need to sustain yourself. Accumulation, stuff. What you got all those clothes for? You going everywhere around the world every day? For what? Accumulation. Everyone has examples in their own lives of how accumulation. You can walk around wherever you live right now and look at all the things you've accumulated and talk about the value of those things. Most of the stuff you accumulated don't got no value. If you sold it at a garage sale, here go $3. Here go $5. Here go $1. I don't care if you paid $1 million for it. You selling it at a garage sale, $2. You trying to get rid of it anyway. I don't know how long you had it. I don't even know if it works. Accumulation. It's just stuff. It's just stuff. And all humans do these low vibes, including me. I moved states 3 or 4 times in my life intentionally because of all the good opportunities I've had in my life. And every time I moved with less and less stuff, to the point now, if I want to move to Texas tomorrow, I'm going to move with nothing. I'm just going to take myself to Texas because I know I can buy everything. I'm not going to take anything. It's just stuff. It's just stuff. Another low vibration that a lot of people don't give themselves credit for having is control. Most people don't even have any control, personal autonomy or control over themselves, let alone their children, their spouses. You don't have any control over anybody or anything. You probably got control over your pets and your mind, maybe your body. It's the only things you actually can control. You cannot control another human being. And everybody that has tried has failed. Everybody, men and women alike. Kanye had a lyric in a song that I love. Do you have enough power to let power go? Do you have enough power to let power go? Most people do not have that kind of power. You can't let power go because you never had any. So the moment you get a little bit of authority, a little bit, you abuse it because you're abusive. You abuse yourself because you're abusive. You harm yourself because you're abusive. You harm other people because you're abusive. You didn't realize that words can hurt somebody. Even words on a screen can hurt somebody's feelings. You can make somebody cry by typing something mean in the chat. Now, it's your opinion that they should have tough skin, but that's just an opinion. You can't feel what someone else feels for them. If your mean words made somebody cry, you the meanie pants, not them for crying. They not soft for crying. People's feelings can get hurt for any reason, and you have no control over that. But I see people fighting in comments every single day on every post that I see. I saw a lady getting married, and she posted a proposal on YouTube. I think it got 400,000 something views in the last day or so. And there was actual women in the comments hating on everything about the woman. I mean, she looked pretty good to me in my eyes. Her husband clearly found her beautiful. He married the woman. And it's nothing but negative comments. I wouldn't have wore that dress. It's not your dress. That ring small, you don't got one probably. And if you got a bigger one, whoop-de-doo, good for you. Right? But they took the time out their day to say negative things. That's why the post went viral. Viral posts have a lot of negativity in them. Did y'all know that? Positivity is not promoted or pushed on any algorithms I know, because I helped build the algorithms of some of the social platforms you guys are using. I'm just not going to give them any credit and tell you which ones. We made the algorithm so that y'all can stay on the app. The longer you stay on the app, the longer they get paid. It's a mathematical equation. We're feeding your confirmation bias. I've been in marketing for a long time. I got so good at marketing that I don't even have to sell you nothing. You gonna buy it. If I'm around you long enough, I know exactly what you like without you telling me. And I know exactly how to make you pay for it, literally, with money. Get your wallet out, get your card out. I've been in thousands of meetings, probably 50,000 hours, maybe. of meetings about how to get you to do something. How's that for control? And I never used it to manipulate. What I did was I controlled perception. Most people that want to spend their money are going to buy whatever they were going to buy anyway, so I didn't make them buy it. I just presented it in an attractive way that made you want to buy it quicker. Maybe like right now instead of tomorrow. Crazy, right? We learned how to help people hurt themselves. We learned the human condition. And I don't know too many people who are not hurting themselves on a daily basis with words and their own confirmation bias. Everything that you believed in, you looked up. And ChatGPT hurt y'all worse than anybody's gonna give it credit for, because we were behind that algorithm as well. And most of us that were smart enough knew to not use it in the first place. It's not even accurate. So literally, your confirmation bias is that you like to be lied to. If you want to be lied to, ask ChatGPT something and believe it. If you like being lied to, I'll lie to you for free. You don't even have to ask ChatGPT. Let me lie to you. You like being lied to already. You're even asking something that's going to lie to you. All of our studies showed that ChatGPT would fail a test if you asked it for all the answers. It would get an F. You're smarter than it. Why are you asking it anything? Your own confirmation bias. You seeking validation so much that you asking something dumber than you, and it's giving you an answer and you're believing it. Who's the fool? It's not ChatGPT. It's just a thing. It's an input device. It can't do nothing without you telling it. You're the fool. We're the fool. You're the test subject. They're just collecting your data and your thoughts, and they know what you want. Y'all want to know what the number one search thing on ChatGPT is, other than people telling it their personal business about their relationships? Money. Money and relationships are the two top things that people ask ChatGPT, and we got millions of examples of data that makes that statement true. Billions of examples. Millions is not, billions of examples. Billions. Y'all been using it for years, some of y'all. Some of y'all were paying it money to tell you, to lie to you. Look it up. If you don't believe me, look it up. Look it up. The average human is vibrating so low that we can tell you anything, sell you anything, and you're gonna believe it. One of the most recent examples was COVID. It's not about whether it was real or false. I was at the airport 4 days after COVID was announced, when they said we were on quarantine and the economy is being shut down. The airport had so many people in it without masks that we all looked at each other like, oh, you don't believe that foolishness either, huh? And it was a silent understanding that everybody that believes it, believes it. And everybody that doesn't, doesn't. And we're not going to argue or debate about it. Except the people on the internet. You can believe whatever you want to believe. I'm a proof kind of person. If you tell me it's raining outside and I don't see no rain, I'm sorry, but I'm going to believe me and not you. Confirmation bias. It's the number one way that you're hurting yourself. You want to be affirmed. You want to be seen. You want to be validated so much that you're hurting yourself on your phone every day. I feel remorse in my soul for you. Here's another low vibe that a lot of people don't realize that they have. Ungrateful. Ungrateful is a low vibe. Ungrateful. Most people aren't even grateful for the air they're breathing right now. They're not grateful. If you're American, you might not be grateful for your heat. You might not be grateful for your air conditioner unless it's real hot or real cold. It's the only time you're grateful for it. When there's people that don't even have any sort of heat or air or food, or a family or a friend or this or that, and they're extremely humble and extremely grateful, but because they come from a place of lack and you come from a place of privilege, you forgot what gratefulness is. Because ungratefulness is such a low vibe that most people that I run across, they're going to even say something ungrateful in a conversation with them on the first time I ever have a conversation with them. And I don't know them from a can of paint. They'll be ungrateful for something. I'll be thinking to myself like, ouch, hurting yourself. I remember when I was in that place. I remember when I was vibrating low and I was harming myself mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I remember physically eating chips all day. I remember, but I got the body type. I could never be obese a day in my life. There's not one obese person in my bloodline, so it just doesn't run in the family. That don't mean I'm eating McDonald's every day. I don't even eat fast food. You invite me to fast food, you're inviting me to hurt myself. I'm gonna not hang out with you. I don't want to hurt myself like you. I want to take care of myself. So if someone invites me to the low vibe, I'm gonna thankfully say no thank you. People that are always in a rush and always in a hurry, that's a low vibration. Here's another good one. Shortness of money is a low vibration. Short of money is a low vibration. I'm going to tell y'all why it's a low vibration. Most people that are short of money or don't have any money, and why it's a low vibration, what do people do when they don't have any money? Probably desperate, that's a low vibration. Probably willing to break some morals, some boundaries, and some principles. Maybe break 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of the 10 commandments, just using that as an example, as a point of reference. Because they're short on money, what you gonna do? Manipulate, finesse, right? Those are all low vibrations. So even being short of money is a low vibration in and of itself. And these are facts. This is not my opinions. I'm not making this up. I actually have a book of reference that I'm referencing some of this information from. But of course, I know this stuff. I've studied this stuff. So I'm imparting this wisdom to you all in hopes that you not only treat yourself better, but I want you to go on a detox. Manage this upcoming week. Today's Sunday. All week, I want you to intentionally raise your vibration. Intentionally, on purpose. And I'm just going to name some of the low vibrations that I want you to stay away from for this whole week. Now, this is going to be hard because some of these low vibrations, you're going to find out that the people around you have low vibrations too. It's not just you. And your phone is full of low vibrations. So you can't even escape the low vibes if you try to, right? But I'm just going to name off some of the low vibes that I want y'all to stay away from this week, just for this upcoming week. Then I want you to ask yourself, how hard was it to do that? It's damn near gonna be impossible. I'm telling y'all that now. This is gonna be impossible because I'm gonna read enough low vibes that there's no way you're gonna escape any of these. You're gonna experience maybe all of these this week, whether it's at work, at home, co-workers, family, friends, at a restaurant, in line at Walmart, Target, anywhere. You're gonna experience it. You're gonna hear it. You can't really run away from it. Okay. So here we go with the low vibes. We got accumulation, acquiring, remembering things, maintaining, thinking, ruled by your emotions and wants, blaming people, carelessness, being too literal, being too moral, defining things, being callous, criticizing, being skeptical, being too literal, being controlling, being in competition, guilting someone, forceful nature, being naive or impressionable, having excess, being terminal, rating anything. When they say give me a 5-star review, what is that? A rating. Imagine that. Avoiding something, someone, sympathizing, wanting something, desiring something, being childish, attacking someone, condemning someone, being stingy, being cynical, being suspicious, being short of money, insisting, rushing, hurrying, being lustful, ungrateful, vulgar, gross, grim, or heavy, those are all low vibrations I'm going to encourage y'all to stay away from this week. Good luck. I can't even stay away from half of those. Unless I'm home by myself and I don't go anywhere, I still can't stay away from half of them. Because now I'm my own worst enemy at that point. My phone, I'm going to click on something. I'm going to stumble across something on some social media platform that's going to disgust me. It's going to frustrate me. It's going to trigger me. And in that moment, I'm immediately in a low vibration. Immediately. But the challenge is to be aware. I want you to be aware of these things. That's why I'm telling you this right now. I'm telling you this because I want you to be aware. I want you guys to be aware. We're vibrating low and we're hurting ourselves. And I invented the Chosen One Condition Report to help you raise your vibration, to help you learn more about yourself, so that you can treat yourself better. Because I know for a fact, due to everybody that I've helped, it's been low vibration after low vibration after low vibration. And it made me happy that I invented this. But I know that I'm only one person and it is an impossible task to help humanity. I'm just one small grain in the wheel. Small grain. The planet is way too big. It's impossible for me to reach everybody. And I only wanted to help one person anyway. And that one person I wanted to help more so than you was me. I wanted to help myself vibrate higher. And when I was able to do that, I can now extend that to other people. So if y'all been listening to my voice, I appreciate you for being with me. I'm looking at all of the different platforms. I'm looking at all of the different comments. I'm looking at all of, like, on the multi-stream. I appreciate y'all, especially on the multi-stream. I appreciate y'all because y'all got y'all own chat category. YouTube, you got your own chat category. TikTok, y'all got y'all own chat category. I see y'all. The multi-stream, y'all been locked in the whole time. Y'all been locked in the whole time. Facebook, y'all been locked in the whole time, but I've been ignoring y'all. I've been ignoring y'all. I try to stay away from Facebook. And that's low vibe central, in my opinion. But there are those who found this on this good Sunday, and I wanted to say thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys deeply, deeply. I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you. Because I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative. Who do we have? Who wants the Chosen One Condition Report? Who wants their Chosen One Condition Report? Put your birthday in the chat if you want your Chosen One Condition Report. Put your birthday in the chat if you want your Chosen One Condition Report. I got you right now. I got you right now. How you doing, Flo? I appreciate you. If you want your Chosen One Condition Report, put your birthday in the chat. YouTube, Trovo, Kick, Twitch, I appreciate y'all so much. I'm going to sign off this stream, but I want to tell y'all thank you. Thank you so much for being here. The replay is going to get posted on YouTube for this stream right here. So if you missed most of it, feel free to come back. Feel free to come back. But most of my streams to YouTube will be something similar to this. Sometimes I'm going to have my face on them. Sometimes I'm not. It just depends on what mood I'm in on that particular day. Right now, when I'm streaming on the computer, I don't even like, because I'm looking in 8 different directions basically. I'd rather be behind the prompt. But that's me right there. Y'all see me right there in the top left hand corner? Yes, that's me. I am Webmaster Eric. Y'all don't have to call me that, but you can just call me Eric, honestly. That's my name. But if you want to support me, feel free to check the link in the description. If you are on YouTube, Kick, Trovo, and Twitch, press the link in the description. And I don't really know what the options are going to be when you do that, because I don't watch myself, so I don't actually see what y'all see. But I do know that everything is all in one place. It's all built in. Feel free to. I think my PayPal is attached to the multi-stream, so whenever y'all tip, I think it like alerts me or something like that. I'm pretty sure I got some stuff. I don't really check for it. It make the alerts. I don't got my headphones in. I didn't want to listen to nothing today. I wanted to get my thoughts out today. Okay. Well, I'm signing off. I hope y'all have a good evening.